Courage Bowl 5 against U of R at Growney Stadium. The honorary coaches from Camp Good Days and the captains from each team met at midfield before the game. Fisher struck first as Bailey hit Marcus Miles for a 10-yard touchdown, 7-0 Fisher in the first. In the second quarter, U of R's Patrick Keegan goes 41 yards to Alvis Njoku for a touchdown that would tie the game at 14. Or would not tie the game at 14. The Yellow Jackets missed the extra point, which would come back to haunt them later in the game. After the ankle injury in the Buff State game last week, Tim Bailey was questionable for tonight's game. He did play, but this tremendous sack by the Yellow Jackets' Chris Bickford did not make the QB feel any better. But just 4 plays later, Bailey proves that he's okay as he hits Ryan Francis for an 18-yard touchdown. Now in the third, Fisher up 21-13. Corey Hopkins had a big game, and this is why. A 47-yard touchdown from Bailey extended the lead to 28-13. U of R's starting QB Keegan got injured, so backup Brazen Subic, who was the starter last year, came in and is promptly intercepted by senior John Sheridan, and he takes it 58 yards to U of R's 21-yard line. Fisher pushed the lead to 35-13 in the fourth. Coach Vosberg removed Tim Bailey from the game, thinking it was all wrapped up. U of R came storming back, though. 3 minutes left in the game. Clarence Unyaroka of U of R scores to bring the Yellow Jackets within 8, 35-27. Still with under 3 minutes to go, Fisher had possession of the ball and could hand it off to a veteran like Scott Beal to run the clock out, unless he fumbles it. Scott Beal fumbles the football with 1:49 left, giving U of R the ball at the Fisher 44-yard line, and they took advantage of the benevolent field position. Subic again to Unyaroka with 48 seconds left. U of R down by 2, 35-33. They're forced to go for the 2-point conversion, but the referee calls it incomplete. The ball touched the ground and the receiver did not have possession. All Fisher had to do was take a knee after the kickoff to secure the 35-33 win. The Cardinals advanced to 2-1 in 2009. For U of R, Clarence Unyaroka had 19 carries for 74 yards and 5 catches for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns. Patrick Keegan went 18 for 28 with 210 yards and 3 touchdowns. His replacement, Brazen Subic, went 14 for 19 with 165 yards and 2 touchdowns. For the Cardinals, who escaped with the win, Bailey went 14 for 19 with 199 yards and 3 touchdowns. He passed the 3,000-yard passing mark for his career in just 14 starts. He's the 4th Fisher player to do so. Brad Carlton had 49 yards on 11 carries and 1 touchdown. Corey Hopkins gathered 92 yards on 4 catches and a touchdown.